Hey guys, what's going on? Bitcoin all-time highs. It just broke all-time highs right now in this 4-hourly candle, and there's nothing bearish about all-time highs, guys. A lot of people have been trying to short the all-time highs, and they would have been having a terrible time since we broke out, right? If you're shorting here, you got stopped out. Shorting here, stopped out, so on and so forth. And the people that keep shorting keep getting stopped out. Right now is not the time to be shorting. We may get a top, but it's unlikely that the exact one that you pick is going to be the top, guys. So we need to wait for the breakdown. It's definitely not worth shorting the top. It's worth shorting the breakdown. If Bitcoin had to come and do something like that, then this is where you get into the short. Not now, guys. You can't short the all-time high. So that's sort of Bitcoin at the moment. All-time highs, obviously nothing bearish about it. We have been long and strong for a while now, and we are reaping the reward. A little trade that I've taken at the moment is this XRP trade. I took it a while ago, and it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. It looks like it's starting to move up now. The idea was it was either going to rip from this point over here, or we were going to get a little pullback. But it looks like it's just going onwards and upwards here. The first point to take profits, obviously, going to be at this. We're going to take out this wick over here, something like that. We could even take a little bit of profits before that, coming into the 50% level of this wick over here. And that's coming in at that $23 point, something like that. So we could come into this level over here. This will be resistance, but I think this whole area over here, we are going to be looking out for potential little top or take profit, something like that. But for now, it's a good trade. We're happy with the trade. Okay, guys, NVIDIA. Let's speak about NVIDIA. NVIDIA earnings, it is after the bell today. After the session today, the earnings are out. And we have to ask ourselves, what happened the last few earnings? Okay, so obviously here we got a little pump. Here came down a bit. Here, huge pump. Here, huge pump. Here, we actually got a little dump. And this time we're not too sure. We're not too sure what's going to happen. But we can, look at the trend and make a decision. But there are going to be some good tokens to trade in that time. So I do have the NVIDIA earnings mapped out on some of the AI tokens. I'm going to go over those now. But before we do that, we're going to have a look at Bitcoin on the daily, and we're going to ask ourselves, this is looking really bullish. This was my target that I put out. If you go back to videos on the 1st of October, this is the target that I put out for Q4, bold target for Q4. This was obviously all the way down here when Bitcoin was looking pretty scary. This was the Q4 targets based on previous data, and now it's looking more possible than ever. So it's all about looking at the data and sticking to your guns, and this is a prime example, guys. A lot of people think this is a rising wedge and this is bullish. A lot of people are looking at this and getting a bit scared. But we have to look back in history and tell ourselves, well, during previous breakouts, what happened? Well, remember in November, October last year, Bitcoin broke out and then it got that exact same looking price action, right? Just grinding to the upside. A lot of people getting into shorts. So this is the kind of price action that we are actually getting right now. And what's interesting to know is that, it's a very similar time period. We broke out end of October and we've just been grinding upwards. So I'm expecting something like this to play out, and then we get a bit of a pump, and then something actually very similar to last year to play out. So here you can see we are getting that upwards grind to the upside. Bitcoin, 94,500. Unreal, guys. I think we could hit 95K on the stream. Things are looking pumpy. Things are looking good. But we just have to remember that it's kind of rising wedge. It does happen. You see it up over here. And there are quite a few times where it happens. It just grinds up and then off we go. So we must ask ourselves now, well, Bitcoin's in a clear uptrend and it is grinding to the upside. We are seeing this upward momentum. It's very bullish at the moment. So that is one thing we have to look out for. And then if we look at NVIDIA, it's also in a uptrend. Okay. So this was one of the highest closes in history. We are at all-time highs right now for NVIDIA. This little choppy action here, you could see this as a potential distribution zone before we dropped off there. But we have to ask ourselves, are we making higher lows or lower lows? Well, we're making higher lows. Okay, simply higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And until this low breaks, there could be a shift in trend. But for now, we are looking good. So we're going to see how the price action goes today. I think if people are expecting a positive reaction, look at yesterday's candle. Huge green day for NVIDIA. I mean, it pumped from the previous day's close to today. It's up 5% ahead of earnings. So I think people are getting excited, and I think people are getting bullish for earnings. So I think there could be a pump. If people don't think there is going to be a pump, then it likely doesn't. It wouldn't be having these big moves to the upside. So that's what I've got for NVIDIA. This is an ascending triangle, something like this. This is the resistance, and we could get a huge pump after this. So these are the top AI coins that I'm looking at right now. One is Near Protocol. There's ICP. So this is obviously on CoinGecko. So CoinGecko. Then I went to the sectors, and then I clicked on the top AI or artificial intelligence coins by market cap, and here we go. So we got Near Protocol, ICP, Render, Tau, FET, the Graph, a cash network, AIOZ, so on and so forth. We're going to analyze all of these up to AIOZ. I think the other ones are a little bit low of a market cap to put in for a longer term investment. So we're going to be looking at these 1, 2, 3, 4, these top 8 or 9, and we're going to do it right now. So let's have a look at FET. FET has been one of the main ones of recent. There's a lot of hype about it over here, but this isn't my top pick. So these yellow lines right now show the week where there was the AI or the NVIDIA earnings, should I say. So over here, it came out and it just grinded sideways. Over here, huge pump. Over here, kind of marked the top before rolling over. Here, also kind of marked the top. And here, it looks like it's very interesting. So FET isn't one of my main ones over here, but I am looking at this to potentially be like another higher low in the making before we see upwards price action over there. One that I am looking at is Render. I think Render is a good bet for now, in my opinion. And you can see every time that we've had the NVIDIA earnings, it's pumped. Here it kind of marked the top. Here it marked the top. And this could either mark a little local top, or it's going to pump. So I think there could be a little bit of a sideways period. We're going to have to analyze it when the earnings come out. But it is looking really good for now. So I'm just going to keep NVIDIA here for now, because I just want to analyze the price action. So over here, you can see that this is a key level, okay? This $7 region over here is a key level. I'm just going to get rid of these because they're actually quite distracting. Let's get rid of those. So these are just the previous times when we had earnings. So here is the range, okay? We're just below the 50% level right now. And this is a very key level. Again, the $7 region over here. It was resistance, came, it was support, big support. We lost the level, resistance, death cross, and then we have tested it at resistance, and now we have finally broken out. And we have tested it as support now, and it looks like we are going to get that inevitable golden cross over there. You can see the red EMA of the 50 days potentially crossing over the 200. They're both angled to the upside, and we are expecting continuation here. Would you buy Render right now? I think it could be a good shout ahead of the NVIDIA earnings release. But a better place to be looking would probably be, you just wait and sit on your hands for this one. We're probably going to see a pump up here and then a retest and then go, if this is a scenario. So this region over here would be the perfect entry for Render. And that's coming in at that $8.72, 73 region, and that's the 50% level of the yearly high range. Okay, so that came in at on the beginning days of March all the way down to the 5th of August low, and that 50% level comes in at that $8.73. And I am expecting this region to just be the perfect SR flip region. So we do need Render to claim this region, test it as support before moving onwards and upwards. So NVIDIA is definitely one that I'm watching. The price action is much better than FET. Okay, this price action isn't good. You can see that price is actually stuck below the important EMAs. It's nowhere close to the 50% level. It's in a very weak position at the moment. And if we had to adjust this over here, there is actually a bull case, and that is if FET can defend this $1.22. Okay, I think there are better coins that are going to pump a lot more than FET. FET failed to get another higher high. You see with a lower high over there, where Render has a higher high, kind of putting Render as a better case. You can see NEAR also has a higher high. So let's talk about NEAR. Okay, so right here today, just before the NVIDIA earnings release, we got the golden cross. There we go. Okay, so I think that there is actually going to be a decent push now for the AI sector, but I'm only looking at a few coins to steal the limelight over here. Okay, so here for NEAR, I've marked it out here. So here, NVIDIA pumped, NEAR protocol pumped. NVIDIA dumped, we had a little pullback, then it pumped. It's very similar to the other price action on the earnings, but that also has to do with Bitcoin. But as I said earlier, NVIDIA is in a strong uptrend. Bitcoin, strong uptrend. So I really am expecting the combination of the two to carry the AI sector onwards and upwards. So let's do a little bit more analysis on NEAR protocol. We obviously got that top in March, all the way down to that bottom, the 5th of August over there. And you can see we're also fighting with a 50% level. So you can be patient and wait for NEAR protocol to reclaim that level over there, test it, maybe come claim the liquidity above these highs over here, come down, test it as support, and then move onwards and upwards. I think that is a bull case for NEAR protocol. So I'm definitely looking at Render and NEAR protocol as being in decent zones. We are getting that golden cross, which puts it in that strong position. Okay, puts it in a strong position. So Render, inevitable golden cross. NEAR protocol, golden cross today. Let's have a look at ICP. Okay, so ICP, what's interesting about ICP is how it has reclaimed the 200-day EMA, and it is consolidating above. You can see over here. So I think ICP bulls are actually waiting for the results to come out before going in. Let me get rid of that. Before going into the position. So here we have the range over here. ICP is quite far from the macro 50% over there. But we could see a big push up here. And I have taken a small little nibble at ICP. I did open along, and I think this would be a great place to take some profits if we do ride the AI hype. We could get a little push into there, and then we see how price reacts over there. Tau goes into the same category almost as FET. I think it has run quite a bit recently, has created a lower high over there. And I mean, if I were to get into this, I'm gonna be waiting for the 200-day EMA. Obviously, the red is above the blue, and we did get the bull cross a while ago. This doesn't have that much data, but this chart does go back a bit further. But this isn't looking as strong as the two other strong ones, Render and NEAR. Those are the two contenders for now. Let's have a look at GRT, because there is someone who wants to have a look at it in the comments over here. Extremely bullish, guys. Extremely bullish over here. Target for GRT, I mentioned a while ago, is this inefficiency drop over here. And that is coming at that 27 to 28 cents. This region over here would be a good place to take some profits. Looks like the golden cross is on its way. And where could we get the perfect entry for this? Well, you can see there's quite a key level over here. Okay, so we have reclaimed the key level, and you can expect GRT just to continue upwards into this level over here, and that would be looking really good. Would I take this trade now? Probably not. I think I'm leaning towards Render and NEAR protocol just to steal a little bit of the limelight now. But if you are in a GRT trade, congratulations, great trade. Looks like the bull cross is coming, and it looks like this is going to pump onwards and upwards, guys. See a little fake out over here. I think this caught a lot of people off guard with their altcoins. But if you are looking for a little FOMO trade, you could probably take a long from here, stop underneath the daily wick over there, and then we could be targeting the top of that pool over there. That gives us a risk reward of, if we just take it a bit lower, of like 2.5 to 3 to 1. I mean, not my kind of trade. I think there are better AI tokens to be bidding right now. But this is looking good. We're just playing it level to level. So we reclaimed the level. and the next level is at 27 to 28 cent region. So look at Akash Network, very similar price action, just kind of going parabolic. Looks like the golden cross is also about to happen right now. And I think there could be a decent pump for the AI sector, or that's kind of what the AI charts are telling us. But also hard to do price action when things are just going parabolic. I'm going to leave that wick out for now, do some TA from here. Looks like we do need to reclaim the 50% level, and that's coming in that $4.17 region over there. So I think if we can get above there, start to reclaim, build a base, then I am seeing that $6.50 region for the Akash network, guys. So AIOZ as well. Let's have a look at that, because this is about, yeah, this is ripping. Yeah, this is huge, guys. This is huge cup and handle over here. Died, little breakout, little bull flag, and then onwards and upwards. If you are interested in getting to AIOZ, you know, we could buy the perfect retest of that 70-cent region over here. That would be, you know, 18% below price. But this does look like it's just going to continue onwards and upwards towards that dollar region over there, where you can expect some people to be taking profits on this trade. If you are in AIOZ, then you can be taking some profits over here. We could expect a pullback from here, but we're going to have to wait and see how the AI sector reacts. Let's have a look at Virtual, because this is also going absolutely parabolic. Virtual's protocol, I might have to FOMO into this one. This is looking huge, guys. You can see with the pump up, bull flag, next leg. Here we go, guys. And you can kind of see, you know, you got a little pump retest. I know it's only over a few days, but you can expect something similar to happen over here. Measured move, if you are in this trade, would be something like this. And we can expect price to come to that 80-cent region right now. And that is a decent little move from current price action. 40%, this will obviously be a spot trade. Tight stop losses underneath here. You see that was previous resistance. Tested as support. Off you go. Stops below there. If you come below there, it's not really looking too good. Okay, I'm going to go through some other charts as well, because there are a few interesting looking ones. But let's have a look at our XRP trade quickly. So XRP is looking good. I'm going to get rid of this case over here. If you did take this trade with me, you can probably move your stop loss to break even. I'm just going to go to my XRP trade. You see I'm 46% up on the trade over there. Let me just put my open order on over here. Let's let that refresh over there, guys. There we go. So we got in at that $1.11 over there. Bit of a sniper entry. No, I'm joking. That price actually came back into my order over there. I did enter. I entered on this candle over here a few hours ago, and I'm going to move my stop loss to break even right now. So if you guys did take that trade with me, definitely I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, and that's at that $1.11. So there we go. Stop loss, entire position, $1.11. Okay, basically at break even over there. So yeah, we are just going to watch this trade potentially move onwards and upwards. My take profit for the trade is the cycle high, and that's coming in that $1.30 region over there. And if you guys are looking for some macro targets for XRP, I'm not sure if you guys are in that XRP trade. You can see over here that we could come all the way up to this $1.41, and I think that's going to be the second price target over there. So the first one's going to be that $1.27 region, and the second price target is going to be that $1.40. Yeah, guys, never short the bull market, guys. This is a prime example. I mean, I got quite lucky with the XRP trade. Everything else was popping off, and I was like, it just makes perfect sense for XRP to have its little move. So I was in a decent leverage trade from like 54 cents. We did TP a little bit over here, and then some more at that dollar region over there. But then I put all those profits into spot XRP. So we are in the green with XRP. And those are the regions where I'm taking profits, guys. $1.27 and $1.40. I will probably take most off the table from the leverage trade, but spot, I would just continue to hold this one, guys. I would continue to hold this spot trade, guys, throughout the bull run. Let's go into some other trades which I did take. So Binance, I gave the signal today. The reason why I got into this Binance trade was because there's clear bullish absorption over here, guys. Okay, this is the bullish absorption. You can just see those wicks, just lots of wicks, a lot of buyers stepping into the market at that price. So you don't expect this region to break. And what's very interesting about that region as well is that it's also the previous resistance. So you can see previous resistance over here, over there, this line over here. You can see previous high, and you can see the previous bearish absorption. So there was bearish absorption in this region over here. You can see by the wicks over there, bearish absorption, wicks over there, flipped into bullish absorption over there, and I am expecting this to be held up. So I did enter most of my position around that I think 610 region or 612 or something, or maybe even 615. And I do have a trade underneath these wicks over here at that 605. If we do come into there, sweep the liquidity, and obviously the 50-day EMA, and that's coming in at that 595. Stop loss underneath this zone over here, that's coming in at 585. It's not too late for this trade, and my take profit is that all-time high region for BNB, and that's coming over here, but we can expect a little bit of a pump from there. This is a very long consolidation. This is a big fake out, long consolidation. So I am expecting a big breakout for this trade over there. One that I am in as well is AAVE. There we go. I'm in an AAVE trade, slightly up on this one. I just thought that it was the perfect retest on the 50% level over there. Also came into the 618, but it looks like we have reclaimed it. We got the bounce off that 50-day EMA over there. So this chart is looking quite good, and I'm expecting continuation here. Stops below the wick. I think if we do lose the wick, then we are probably just going to chop around here and probably retest this trend line over here, maybe even wait for the 200-day EMA before coming onwards and upwards over there. So the stop loss will be perfect because we won't be wasting our opportunities. Take profit one, $200. Take profit two, $260. We can zoom out another time over there. And what else did I take a trade in? There was another signal today. I think ENA. Yeah, ENA looked quite good. So what I was looking at was a liquidity sweep. So there was obviously these lows. There was some pent up liquidity over there. Everyone that got into longs over here put their stops over there. Today we did see that little candlestick over there, and we are going to fight to claim the 200-day EMA. And I think that this is a decent trade. So TP, obviously TP 50% of the wick coming in at that 66 cents, 67 cents. I think, yeah, if we do get bullish continuation from Bitcoin, then I'm expecting this to run. It has been running quite hard. Clear bullish market structure, higher highs, higher lows, above the 200-day EMA over there, or at least we're fighting for it today, and we are expecting continuation over there. Phantom did get into some orders. I think I gave this last stream, got a bounce off the 50-day EMA, and again today I'm expecting it to hold up. Any other altcoin requests? I see you guys do want to have a look at some meme coins. We can have a look at that just now. And yeah, guys, we obviously are here to make life-changing money. Of course, guys, we are here to make life-changing money throughout this bull market. If that is your story, guys, if that is your story. Okay, guys, what should we have a look at? Let's have a look at some altcoins. Then GRT, we did have a look at GRT. GRT is an AI coin. Yeah, looks like we reclaimed the key level up here. We can look left, and we'll probably find that this is quite a key level. Stopped us a little bit of distance. This is a key level. Looks like we have just reclaimed this key level over here. And yeah, I'm expecting continuation for this one. What's next? Not Phantom and Whiff. Okay, so we're not going to have a look at Phantom. Okay, let's have a look at Not. I'm just trying to find Not here. Oh, it is a meme coin. So I've got so many coins, guys. Okay, so we are slightly underneath where I entered this trade, and that is okay. We aren't fully filled. I think I was trying to enter this whole box over there. And again, you can just see this is a decent example of bullish absorption. This was the key level. We did see a deviation, reclaim the level, tested as support. So we are expecting this level to hold. So this is the long over there. Stop loss below these wicks over here, which led to the big pump. We don't want to lose this level. Then we'll likely just retest and create lower lows. But for now, still in the swing trade. Still in a swing trade, and we have to look at Toncoin because it's obviously a meme coin. Looks like this is consolidating. This is probably just going to grind sideways because we haven't had the golden cross yet, guys. We haven't had the golden cross yet, but we do want to see for that not coin to really pop. We do want to see its pump up from here and reclaim that $6.36 region. But for now, it is fighting with the EMAs. We don't really want to see Toncoin lose the 50-day EMA, then I probably will end up cutting that position, guys. Okay, what's next, guys? Oh yeah, we need to do Phantom and WIF. Okay, let's do WIF because it's right here. WIF is, it came perfectly into the buy zone today. I did highlight this buy zone, but I think this $3 region could be a serious retest for WIF. It obviously was the old highs over there. It was the old highs over here. And it looks like we could get that test over there. Will it be today? I'm not too sure. You might see that price could chop around here for a bit longer, maybe even test that $3.60 region, chop around. Then we get that perfect retest and that bounce up there. And that will probably coincide with the 50-day EMA coming into that region. Then you get the perfect bounce, and you can expect price to move onwards and upwards from there. If you are looking to spot buy WIF, I think, right now could be a good time. We are in the strong half of the range, and we are approaching the 50% level from the upside. So we are expecting this to act as support. This is also likely to be front run as it is a strong trending coin, and it did recently break the all-time high. So look at Phantom. If I can find Phantom. If I can find Phantom, we can have a look at Phantom. Here's Phantom, 70 cents. Yeah, this is the buy zone. I am in a little Phantom long. Looks like we did get a nice bounce off the 50-day EMA over there. Again, you can see that this 50-day EMA is holding up price. Speaking about EMAs holding up price, I've been quite stoked with this EMA over here. And this EMA is actually the 25. It's the 25 EMA on the 4-hour. Okay. So let's have a look at the 20. Look at that. So this has been perfectly holding up price. We haven't seen a single close underneath that. So you can see over here, when we started to test it as support, we got wicks into it, but never a close. Here we go, wicks into it, never a close, wicks into it, never a close. So I am keeping a strong eye on this 50-period 4-hour EMA over there. I'm only going to start potentially getting a little bit scared or worried when we start breaking underneath. When we start to look like Ethereum, a little bit sketchy underneath these EMAs over here. Looks like we got a little pump up in this 4-hour period over here. And Solana as well, guys. Solana actually just broke out. Solana broke out. Actually, I saw this and I actually just forgot about it. But Solana did break out last hour, so we are expecting continuation here. And we are expecting $250 to be tagged sooner than later, depending on Bitcoin's price action. And if we just zoom out to Solana, this looks inevitable, guys. This $260 region, absolutely inevitable. It's more likely than not to get tagged. And this, guys, there's nothing bearish about all-time highs. As I have said many times, there's nothing bearish about all-time highs. So we are expecting Solana to continue onwards and upwards and most probably take out the all-time high. Would that be this week or next week? I'm not sure, but likely to happen in this quarter, guys. And again, the first level of concern is going to be when Bitcoin starts to come underneath this all-important EMA. Okay, look how strong this is, guys. This is so strong. EMAs, they're basically vertical over here, and they're going up with price. But as soon as we start closing candles underneath this 25 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, then we're going to get concerned. But for now, we are long and strong, and we are expecting upward continuation here. Let's have a look at the liquidity levels, just because it is important to have a look at those. Let's let this load up, guys. Let's let this load up quickly. Okay, whilst we let that load, yeah, we are just seeing a pump here. You know, the markets are slightly more long than short. There we go, a little pump up there, 51.49. So we, you know, I think when this goes to 52.48 or 51.5, 48.5, then we can expect some potential pullbacks to take place. But for now, it is looking good, guys. Yeah, this Bitcoin is so strong, super strong. A good place for a add into a position, you know, this 90K region. So I'm just dragging this 50% level up with price. So it was here, then yesterday it was here, now today it's over here. That's why we don't short the all-time highs again. Okay, let's get back into this altcoin requests. Doesn't seem to be loading. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. We'll do the altcoin requests now. So liquidity, there's a little bit of liquidity at that 92.7K region. There's some liquidity over there. And if we go to the midterm time frame, looks like we just grabbed the liquidity now, but we are, I'm not concerned about this. It's normally when we tag it and reject, then I get concerned. But if we are consolidating above it, testing it as support, then there are no concerns at the moment. On the higher term time frame, there is liquidity forming at that 95.3K region over there. What are the markets doing? Well, it's a bit choppy at the moment. There is no clear trend according to Highbar Capital. There are more shorts of Ethereum, more longs on Bitcoin. So you could see a snapback on the ETH BTC pair. Yeah, looks like the sellers, people are really starting to give up on their ETH bags, guys. What is the time? So the markets just opened. We're going to have a quick look at the markets just because they opened quickly. Okay, so let's see what the dollar's doing today. So the dollar is pumping up. It hasn't hit our target yet. We are waiting for that 107.2 to be tagged. Yeah, and I mean, as a bull for risk on assets, I am hoping for a rejection here. It should act as resistance. Normally, when you come from the underside to the 50% level, it should act as resistance. But there is a breakout here. The dollar is looking strong. But this could be, you know, just the election and Trump pump for the dollar before we do see it roll over. Stock market, indecisive. I think this could be a flat session waiting for the NVIDIA earnings. So we are getting a bit of a pullback over there. MicroStrategy just continues to make highs. It's going parabolic, guys. This will inevitably come down, but it's just about when. Coinbase also following suit. Nice to see that in cycle highs. Yeah, I think when we definitely called the golden crosshair. We did mention getting into Coinbase, Riot as well. You know, these people have Bitcoin on their balance sheet, and this goes parabolic every once in a while. Let's let this load quickly. This loves a pump, guys. Look at that little parabolic move. This could be the start of it. But we'll have to see over there. So yeah, I'm expecting a little bit of a chop. The VIX is getting a little bit of a move to the upside over here. This will bring the stock market down if this pumps. And yeah, it looks like, you know, we did have that breakdown. But it looks like this could be a deviation. We're back in the range. We are now wrestling with the EMAs over here. If we break through, this will bring a little bit of a pullback into the stock market. But for now, we are long and strong. Let's have a look at energies, natural gas. Basically highs over there. You can expect this. But let's get back into the crypto, guys. Let's get back into the crypto and into the requests. Okay, so let's have a look at CPOOL, ClearPool. It's a RWA narrative. Here we go. Clear uptrend, bullish, nothing bearish about this, just continuing and grinding onwards and upwards, making highs after highs. We do have the bull cross over here. I've got no concerns in just holding this, guys. This is a hold from me. Are we above the 50% level? Yes, we are. Nothing to worry about this, guys. Nothing to worry about. I would just continue to hold this. If you guys are looking to get into this project, you know, this 22 cent could be a good region to buy the dip. Otherwise, you know, it looks like this previous resistance is being tested as support, so there could be a little move off here. So ClearPool is looking bullish. ClearPool is definitely looking bullish, guys. So look at PEPE quickly. So PEPE obviously made all-time highs, ripped through over there, and you know, could this be the last pump for PEPE? Probably unlikely, but we are likely to test this top again. We are likely to test this top, guys. We always test the top for meme coins, so you can see the pump up here. Where was the previous top for this? Okay, so here was the previous top for PEPE, and we pumped past it and we tested it. Okay, then we made a new high for PEPE. We broke through and we tested it. So what we are expecting now is for this to be tested again. But the problem is we don't know when this is going to get tested. This could continue for a huge move to the upside, something like this. You know how ridiculous crypto can get. This could pump all the way up here before coming down again. So I mean, it could be worth taking some profits. I don't know where you bought PEPE. I think I got in just below that 10 region over here. Just below here, we are well up on this trade with leverage as well. But you never know when this is going to pump, and you know there's nothing worse than being sidelined for a nice meme coin pump. Bonk looking very good in my opinion. Broke the high as well. This smashed both the targets from the long given a while ago. But yeah, very bullish, very bullish. What's next? Yeah, let's have a look at ADA. I don't have any ADA. This is one of the tokens that I didn't actually get into, but it looks like, you know, it's playing out what I mentioned the other day, and that was to reclaim this high over here and test it as support. So it looks like we have reclaimed that. This is potentially the first candle that's going to close above that box today. So this is looking bullish, guys. This is looking bullish. Let's just zoom out a little bit for Cardano. Okay, there we go. I did do this last time. So there we go. This is the target, guys. If you are in Cardano, I would personally be holding Cardano until this region over here. That's a decent pump. That's about 101, 102% from current price. There we go. There we go. Double your money. But yeah, you would be quadrupling your money if you got in over here, which you guys likely did. Okay, what's next, guys? Let's have a look at TIA and MANTA. Okay, TIA we know is not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good for TIA. This is one of the coins that we said aren't looking good. Yeah, it's stuck below the EMAs. There is no bullish. There's no bullish. Nothing bullish about this, guys. Nothing bullish about this. Yeah, I would be bullish if this chart was upside down. So personally, obviously not shorting the bull market, but yeah, I would be waiting for TIA to reclaim the 200, break through this level over here, test it as support. Then we can be looking good with TIA, but for now, it's a no. It is a no for now. And then MANTA. So look at MANTA quickly. Just a brief one. Yeah, we are above the 50-day EMA over there, but also nothing too bullish about this. We do need to get above this high over here. So nothing bullish about MANTA just yet, guys. Okay, let's have a look at Jupiter. Yeah, so Jupiter is one that I think I actually posted about Jupiter now. It's Jupiter's a bit of a go big or go home right now, in my opinion. This was the trade setup. We are a little bit down. So yeah, this is the macro breakout for Jupiter. You can see we got a breakout over there. We have tested it as support. And I am in a long here. I think it's either time for all-time highs now, or we're going to lose the level and come down there. So there's a little bit of a McDonald's over here. If we do lose the level, sorry, I grabbed the wrong one there. We could get McDonald's over here. There we go. There's the M. So if we do lose this level where my stop loss is, then we can expect follow through all the way down there. But I'm expecting crypto markets to pump here. If you aren't in this trade, it's not too late. This is the trade from now. Stops below this wick over here. But we could get a liquidity sweep into the 50-day EMA. So if you are more conservative, you would have your stop loss probably over here, guys. Does take away from the risk to reward, but even I might go adjust my trade. This is a good trade for now. You can take this long. It's a 5-to-1. You can long current price action. Stop loss at that 97.5 region, and we are taking profit of that $1.81. Let's have a look at GOAT. Yeah, because that's meme coin and AI, supposedly. It is in my meme sector, though. I think GOAT's looking good. We are in a GOAT long. We did spot buy. And yeah, you can see that, we create a high, get those closing candles, and then we come and we test it. So you can see we created a high and those closing candles, and we tested it over there. Again, we created a high and some closing candles, and we tested that region again. So what I'm expecting now is, well, we've created a high with some candles. Let's test it again, and let's continue to climb the stairs. So we're going to climb the stairs like this, guys. Something like that, guys. I'm not an artist here. But something like this. Something like this will be looking good for GOAT. So we are expecting this region to hold. You can ignore the wicks because it's very volatile. So you can just look at the line chart over here. It's in a clear uptrend. And if we do lose this low over here, then it is going to be, we are going to be looking at other meme coins. But for now, long and strong, guys. For now, we are long and strong. ENS. Let's have a look at ENS. Yeah, not too good. It's just chopping around. We are in bullish market structure. I suppose we can extend this another low. This is another higher low, because we are in bullish market structure, guys. Let's not forget that we are in bullish market structure. So we have created, since the accumulation region last year, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Well, we didn't break this low over here, so it is a higher low. So we are expecting this to pump up from now. You can see this is kind of a pattern. We drop below the 200-day EMA, consolidate, drop below the 200 EMA, consolidate. So now, since we have spent a lot of time here, we are expecting a big pump if we do get that pump. I am in a little bit of ENS spot, but there are better looking coins, guys. We are stuck below the EMAs, so I wouldn't be too excited about this one. But I think if we claim the $25 region, it will be looking a bit better for ENS, but not too good for now, guys. So look at Injective quickly. Injective is looking pretty good. There we go. So there we go. We are holding a key level over there. Yeah, little breakouts over there. We could get a little, if crypto flushes out, I think Injective is a good buy. If crypto gets a decent pullback now, I think there are going to be a lot of altcoins in the perfect zone. Something like this. If crypto does get a pullback, I think there are a lot of coins that are in this kind of position where it broke out. There could be a retest, but we could just leg it from here. And golden cross is inevitable, or it looks like it's going to happen unless we get an urgent dump. And yeah, this green box was the buy zone. and it looks like, you know, buyers are stepping into the market over here. So we are expecting continuation from here. I think this region over here will likely be tested again. If you are holding injective and you are looking to offload, I would probably be offloading at this $33 region, unless you are a macro bull. If you're a macro bull, then you're going to be holding this for a while. So you are in a clear uptrend, you know. We don't have that much information on Binance, but you can see there's a higher low, higher high, higher low. So we are expecting a higher high to come next, guys. Let's have a quick look at Arbitrum, guys. Arbitrum has been showing a little bit of strength recently, but is it above the key levels in EMAs? Well, we are wrestling with the 200-day EMA, and we do need to reclaim it. So if we can see price reclaim these highs over here and start to consolidate above the 200-day EMA, we can see a push up. This is my target for Arbitrum if we do see bullish continuation in the altcoin sector, because we had a very inefficient dump over here. You can see, you know, we haven't tested the zone. It's kind of like a gap, right? So I'm expecting this to be hit at some point in time, but this could grind until next year before doing that. So it hasn't shown any sign of strength. If it can reclaim the 200-day EMA, look something like this, then it will be showing that strength. Yeah, okay, let's go back into the NVIDIA earnings. So let's agree on that Bitcoin is in a serious uptrend over here. So let's have a look at NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is likely just to chop around today, not do too much, because the earnings are after the bell today. I'm not sure exactly what time, but you know, this is looking bullish in my opinion. Obviously, we are in bullish market structure. We are up closer to the highs than the lows. So let's have a look at the last few times NVIDIA had earnings. So over here, you can see that we were pretty close to all-time highs. And there was a little cheeky breakout over there. Earnings came out when we were close to the all-time highs, and we got a huge pump. Okay, what happened over here? Over here, we got a sell-off into earnings, which is often bullish, and then we got a pump. And again, we were close to the all-time highs. What happened over here? Well, looks like we were creating lower highs over here. This was the third lower high, which is starting to show a little bit of weakness. This was after the low over there. And, you know, we got that dump, and the stock market was looking quite scary. So we got the earnings. Again, though, we beat earnings, but we didn't beat the earnings by that much. Over here, we beat the earnings by 10%. Over here, we beat the earnings by 12%. Over here, we beat the earnings by 5% and dumped. So if we can see NVIDIA absolutely crush the earnings, then we are going to see a pump. But I mean, obviously, it's kind of like tossing a coin. It's like a bit of a 50-50. It's an up or a down. Earnings will come out after the New York session today. They will come out after the New York session today. Yeah, so I mean, but you will see the aftermarket price of NVIDIA will be moving. So you'll see that the after hours price will rip or it will dump. But I am liking this price action. I can't say if it's gonna pump or not, but you know, we are above the previous high over here. We have come down to make another higher low. So maybe, I mean, a lot of people are expecting a big move. It's either gonna pump or dump, basically no in between, according to the market. But you know, this might just be flat. It might just be flat. NVIDIA is the biggest company at the moment. It is bigger than Apple and Microsoft. So, you know, I think the market is waiting for these earnings to come out, and I think there could be a decision. I think there's quite a bit of fear in the market as well, in the stock market especially. I think people have been in fear with these higher highs and big price action to the upside. We can even have a look at the CNN fear and greed. I don't have ad blocker, so excuse me, guys. Okay, here we go. Fear and greed, guys. It's at 49. It's at 49 over here. It's at neutral. A lot of people are fearful in the stock market, guys. You know, extreme fear, neutral. So maybe we are going to get a push up. It's crazy to see the stock market in neutral when we are just pumping to the upside. Look at that, S&P 500. Guys, there's nothing bearish about this. In fact, it's parabolic. It's very bullish. But the stock market remains in neutral, meaning it's not overheated, meaning that it's probably going to continue to the upside here. And I mean, what if I'm wrong? Okay, what if I'm wrong? Well, what are the levels to watch out for the stock market? Well, we had the yen cash and carry trade at the start of August. So I think anything above this 5.570 region is still bullish. What you might see, I mean, if we do get the cool off, there has been a lot of hype, but it's still in neutral. If we do get a cool off, then we can come and maybe test this 200-day EMA. We should expect a strong bounce over there. We haven't tested it in years. Oh, my bad. Let me get rid of that. We haven't tested it in years. We last tested it this time last year, actually. So, I mean, I think the NVIDIA earnings will give us a, tell if we are going to be moving and continuing onwards and upwards. But again, I'd be watching out for those AI coins. Yeah, let's have a look at our favorites. Chinese altcoin. Over here, it's looking good, guys. So one thing I was speaking about last time for the Chinese altcoin was that we did deviate above this range high and close below. So we were saying that, there are likely going to be a bit more sellers stepping into the market, but we do have the golden cross for the Chinese altcoin. So I am expecting price to actually form some kind of pennant in this region over here. You could get like a bit of a Chinese pennant over here, something like that. Price action to the downside, something like that. And then we are going to break out. And it's likely that we're going to break to the upside because of the golden cross over there. Yeah, we are long and strong on SEI. And the target for SEI is that 74 to 80 cent. Yeah, this is our favorite Chinese altcoin. Yeah, what's next, guys? Big time. Okay, let's have a look at big time. Then we are going to probably end the stream over there after we have a look at big time. So big time's actually been struggling. There we go. We didn't get the golden cross. And looks like we have come back into the pennant. So a bit of a false break over there. Bit of a false break. Looks like we are breaking down as well. So not too happy with big time. This is the key level, this 14 cent region over here. If we lose 14 cents, then we can be looking for shorts. Stops below the 200-day EMA, and we can be targeting the liquidity over here, guys. Obviously, I don't really want to short the bull markets. I'm not taking that trade, but it is just an idea, guys. It is just an idea. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for coming to the show and having a look. Definitely smash the like button if you enjoyed this content. Here are the AI coins that we're looking at. Go back into the video and have a look at them if you want some more analysis on those. We are still in that XRP trade. Yeah, I think this could be the ultimate trade. So I am holding this off. I have moved my stop loss to break even over there. So this is a risk-free trade. And yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. I think we could come down and retest the top of the trend line over there. It could stop me out, but I'm not too worried because I'll probably just re-enter. We could see this EMA be tested as well. But guys, good luck out there. Be safe. Enjoy the earnings tonight. There's going to be volatility. Expect volatility. And we will see you later this week. Cheers for now.